The 2019 World War II Carpetbaggers reunion was held in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where reunion director Jenny Nelson organized an amazing time for all. We all arrived Monday, October 21st at the Doubletree Hotel. Tuesday, October 22nd, the group boarded the bus for a tour of Fleming Field, home to the Minnesota Commemorative Air Force Wing. There, Jerry Kaiser was our tour guide for the day.
Hello, I'm Jerry Kaiser. I'm a member of the Commemorative Air Force and here in South St. Paul, Minnesota, showing the Carpetbaggers what it is to have a museum honoring them for all the things that they did during World War II. The Carpetbaggers are essential in preparing the Normandy invasion for the getting stuff to the partisans, flying low level with these C-24 bombers over Europe. These men are great American heroes and we are very pleased to have them here in South St. Paul, Minnesota. Commemorative Air Force has aircraft across the country memorializing these World War II heroes.
Hi, I'm Amy Loria of the Commemorative Air Force Minnesota Wing. Welcome to our museum. The Commemorative Air Force Minnesota Wing has been at Fleming Field since 1971. We've got a vast collection of World War II and Korean aircraft. Behind me is the BT-13, but we also have a B-25 Miss Mitchell, which is a medium-range bomber. We've got an SNJ, which is a T-6. We have an L-17 that's in restoration. We've got an L-5, which is a great little airplane, and a PT-22. We also have a large fleet of motor pool vehicles that are all World War II and Korea, and we've got a great museum collection as well. I became a part of the museum due to my grandfather. He was a member here and did the wiring on Miss Mitchell during the 80s when they got her as a restoration project. And so I spent my summers here with my dad and my grandpa working on the aircraft. And as I got older, I actually met my husband here, and we got married here, and it's just become family. So it means a lot to me to be here. We're very excited to have you here. If you've got any questions, we've got a lot of knowledgeable volunteers here to answer questions about the museum and the aircraft.
Question.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the Ghost Squadron?
We are the Commemorative Air Force. We were started in the mid-60s by some crop dusters in Texas. And they started buying World War II airplanes and flying them, realized no one was saving them, and they created we're the 13th largest air force in the country now. And we call ourselves the Ghost Squadron because we're resurrecting items that we thought were dead.
Tuesday evening, we were entertained by Tom Erickson at our barbecue, blues, and jazz dinner held at the Masonic Heritage Center.
Sideline ain't a good life, but it's my life.
What are you doing?
I'm getting ready to eat.
What are you going to eat?
Anything that's on my plate.
The ribs were yummy, and the music was awesome.
Up we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. Atta boy, give her the gun. Down we dive, spouting our flame from under. Off with one hell of a roar. We live in tag and down and low, and nothing holds up the U.S. Air Force.
Wednesday evening, we all gathered for the special banquet dinner, where Jenny went all out with fabulous decorations and a lineup of great speakers.
This is a family to me. This is our Carpetbagger family, which I did not know overseas, because this is a very peculiar question, Jenny. What do you remember most memorable? When we were told to forget everything.
Yeah. War was hell, and we went through a lot of stuff like that. It wasn't pleasant. Other than that, I enjoyed my tour as a navigator.
We were flying down the river, and my pilot, James Bingham, banked the airplane 90 degrees, and I'm looking out the bottom of the airplane, and the castle is higher than our airplane. And the dead of night, you could not see anything else, but the castle was right in the moonlight, and it was spectacular.
We were headed back home across the coast, and the pilot complained about the fact that the controls were very hard to operate, and he asked me to go back and see if I could find out what the problem was. I climbed back into the forward bomb bay, and lo and behold, we had a mechanical malfunction so far as the release of one of the packages. The center package that wouldn't release, and the top package had hit it and rolled over on top of it and against the controls, running up and down the side of the bomb bay. Without thinking, I straddled the opening over the catwalk in the side of the plane, and I gave it the package a jerk that was hung up, and at the same time, the package that was hung up released, and both packages went right down through the bomb bay doors and into the North Atlantic. I was straddling over an open bomb bay, which I, without thinking, I just turned back and climbed back into the cockpit and told the pilot that I had found the problem, but we launched 2 packages and a bomb bay door.
The entire dinner event is featured in a separate video. Thursday, October 24th, our bus tour took us to the Minnesota History Center, featuring the Greatest Generation exhibit.
Hi, I'm Doug, and we're here at the Minnesota Historical Society's History Center, and we're in the Greatest Generations exhibit gallery. We're standing in front of a C-47 here, which was an actual plane that was used in the war, and this is an exhibit that shows a flight over Normandy in the early morning of D-Day. So we're here with the Carpetbagger reunion, and we're so excited to have them here as part of the 2019 celebration.
The History Center hosted a discussion with Carpetbaggers Bob Holmstrom and Gene Polinsky, which is also available in a separate video. After lunch at the History Center, we stopped at the Capitol area for a group photo at the World War II Memorial. And then it was on to historic Fort Snelling. Once the farthest outpost of the U.S. in the homeland of the Dakota Indians, Fort Snelling is an 1820s era restored military fort, including barracks, stores, and a hospital. The confluence of the Mississippi and Minnesota rivers is a place of major social, cultural, and historical significance to all people who have inhabited the region. Thanks again to Jenny Nelson for a wonderful reunion. We are all looking forward to next year.